guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to open up a discussion regarding being curvy and it coming across as sexual. Before we get into this video is sponsored by Recool hair. They sent me a 20-inch frontal, and then they sent me bundles 20, 22, and 24. So as you can see, the frontal did not complete plucked. I had to pluck the frontal, and then these are the bundles. I ended up using all 3 bundles. So I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly make this wig so I can slay for this video. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sew on this frontal real quick. Now I'm just about to go in and go at it with my tweezers. I'm just watering it down a little bit. Makes it easier to tweeze the hair. And I'm just thinning out my hairline, creating a natural looking hairline. And then I also like to go behind the hairline and pluck and thin it out a little bit so that it can look as natural as possible. So I'm just going to go through and I'm sewing on my tracks. This is how the unit turned out. So bomb. I'm loving the body. It's beautiful. So I used Quick Blue by L'Oreal, and then I also took a 40 developer, and I used colors mahogany red and paprika. I ended up adding a little black to the water. I did use the water method on this unit, and I loved it. It was so easy. I wanted a deep dark red, so I ended up adding a little black to the water, and this is how it turned out. So this pretty much completes this part of the video. Let's get into this slim versus thick double standards. There is a double standard when it comes to women and bodies, of course. But I really wanted to narrow in on the fact that I feel as a shapely woman that I can't do certain things, do certain poses because it comes across as sexual because I have more meat on my bones compared to a girl who tends to be slimmer, skinnier, or whatever the case may be. So why is it that when it comes to being curvy, we are looked at as too sexual, or the littlest or most simplest things that we tend to do comes across as sexual? Why can't we be looked or viewed the same as women who are less curvier or women who are smaller? Why is that? And I'm just noticing that a lot. You know, it's more acceptable for a stick-figured woman, and I'm not even saying it to be mean, but a girl who's more straight up and down, it's more acceptable for her to wear a thong bikini on Instagram. But for someone like me, if I was to wear a thong bikini on Instagram, and say we're promoting the same thing, like say we're promoting fitness or we're promoting something that has to do with our bodies, one is acceptable and it's not necessarily looked at as sexual, and the other is the opposite of the spectrum. And I just feel like that's so unfair. And I lately have been rocking this new attitude where I just don't care. Like, people gonna say whatever they want to say. I know the intent behind the photos that I post, but it still bothers me that it's always sexual when it comes to a thicker or a curvier woman, and that is not always the case. Like, we are not all looking for that attention that so many want. We are literally built this way, and we didn't have a choice in the situation. Like, God made us the way that we are, and we did not have a choice in the situation. So some of us, like for me, prime example, when I make posts to my Instagram, I don't care what it is. If I'm showing off my body in any form, understand it's me embracing myself. Like, it's me embracing who I am. It's me embracing the body that I once hated. It's not me necessarily flaunting. If anything, I'm flaunting this newfound confidence, but it's not necessarily me flaunting my body parts, if that makes sense. For me, Instagram has always been a place where I can express myself. I can help other women express themselves. I like other women looking at me and being relatable. Everyday women, you know, not the women that you see on Instagram, but like everyday women. It's so important that my message and the intent behind my photos is always be who you are, accept who you are, be self-aware, have confidence, love who you are. It's never truly about me, the girl in the picture, the girl in the video. Like, it's about the message behind the reason that I'm posting it. So a lot of times I post photos to inspire women to work out. For example, thicker women, curvier women, a lot of the times, and we've had discussions in my DMs about how they don't want to work out because they don't want to lose their curves. But then they see someone like me who made a decision and decided to work out, and I was able to transform my body, and people love it, you know. And I didn't lose my curves, you know. I kept the curves that I had. It's just they're more tight, they're more defined, and that's my message on my platform. But what I keep seeing is I keep getting, I don't know, I don't want to say backlash. I just see the double standards when it comes to a curvy woman versus a slim woman. It's like, why can't we all just be in the same category? Why can't we all just get the same energy? It's different. Like, it's not the same. And I don't know, I just get super annoyed because it's just like, why can I not just be curvy and embrace who I am without it always being like some sexual message behind it? Another thing that I'm noticing too, the new type of men that I'm attracting with my new body, it's just, I don't know. This is why I keep myself humbled and grounded, because I've said this before, I could easily gain weight back like tomorrow. They treat you different. I don't have the mentality, but I know that I can get whatever I want. Like, it's a fact. From any guy. Like, if I really wanted to, I could get it. Before, that wasn't even a possibility. Like, before, that wasn't even an option. But if I wanted to, just by off of how I look. And I think that's crazy. And people are like, oh, you're skinny now, you're skinny now, you're skinny now. That's a lie. Skinny is not in my DNA. I still have big legs. You know, I have tree trunk legs. I am stacked. So I hate when people are like, oh, you're skinny, you're skinny. Shut up. Like, ain't nobody skinny out here. I wish, but I'm not. Skinny is not in my DNA. I will never be skinny, and I have accepted that, and I am cool with that. But I hate when people be like, oh my god, you're so skinny. Shut up. I hate when people say that, because it's like, girl, I still struggle. I struggle in the dress room just like the next girl. Like, get out of here with that. I hate when people say, oh, you're skinny now, you're skinny. Get out of here with that. Well, I talked about this on my Instagram. I said a lot of these body positivity people, I get, like, they post half naked every time. And here and there it's cool. Like, here and there I get it, you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to me, I like to show off the fact that I have been able to get rid of my cellulite by working out. Like, not get rid of it, but I've definitely reduced it. Like, if you guys have seen my before and after pictures, you'd be like, wow. So I get it, you know, body positivity, you want to show off your body, blah blah blah, but why does it have to be every single photo? Why does it have to be every photo? Every time I get on Instagram, all I'm seeing is your ass. I just don't understand it. There needs to be a balance, you know. Like, what is the intent? What is the reason behind the photo that you're posting? For me, like I said, it's to uplift, it's to encourage real women to work out, to live a healthy lifestyle. Like, it ends and it starts there. It's not about me, it's not about my wants, it's not about what I like. It's about inspiring the next woman to get on her shit. So I don't understand why you have these other body positivity people, and it's all about self. You know, I get it. Like, you do need self-love in order to be who you need to be, but also there's just a way to do it. Like, there's just a way to go about it. And people can say, oh, you're a hypocrite, blah, 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 blah. But I know the reasons behind my photo. It's not to get more likes. It's not to get more followers. Like, it's honestly to tell this woman that is scrolling on my newsfeed that, dang, you know what? I look just like her. You know what? I could do this. You know what? Let me go to the gym today. Let me go work out. That is the true meaning behind my photo. This one guy, he was joking. He was like, how you gonna have a photo with heels on and without heels on? And I told him, I'm like, that's the difference within my confidence. So before, I didn't feel comfortable wearing heels. But in the second photo, I feel more comfortable. You know, like, I feel more comfortable wearing heels, so I wore heels. Did I wear it to get the attention of men? Did I wear the heels to get the attention of men? No. I wore it because I have that confidence now to where I feel comfortable wearing heels when I feel like it. I just see a double standard within this whole body positivity community as a whole. I remember even being younger, like, my mom be like, you can't wear that. My mom would be like, no, you can't wear that, you're too hippie. But then my friends could wear it. And it would be the same thing that my friends wore. And it would fit. But it was more revealing on me than it was on them, so I couldn't wear it. So it's like I'm still going through these things as a curvy woman, as a shapely woman, and I just feel like it's so unfair. Like, when are we gonna break out of this? I feel like I'm trapped almost. It's like I just want to be completely free. Like, I want to be 100% free, where I don't feel like I'm limited all the time. Like, can I just do me, be me, and be happy within that? It's already bad enough being a black woman and you have the stereotype already breathing down your back, like, oh, she's the angry black woman. Then on top of that, to be shapely and be like, oh, why she got that on, or why she posting that, da-da-da, like, always being stereotyped in so many different ways. And this is why I'm saying, like, it's so hard being a woman. It's so hard because it's like you always are trying to live up to these expectations by society, and it's like, damn, can I just be me? Can I just breathe and be myself? And we can have this debate, well, men go through it too, da-da-da, but I don't feel like it's on the same level as women. Like, as women, we're told our waist has to be small, our ass has to be fat, our boobs has to be perky, our hair has to be long, like, and then, oh, you can't be angry, you can't be too emotional, oh, and by the way, like, we're just told that we have to be all of these things, and it's like, I don't want to be any of those things. Like, I just want to be myself. Okay, so comment down below, do you feel that there is a double standard when it comes to social media or just in society, that it's more acceptable for a slim woman to wear a certain clothing item versus a shapely woman or a woman with curves? Comment down below. Let's talk about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.